Hello, and welcome to the Sustainability 101 Periscope. Today we're going to talk about the Sustainability Committee and its initiatives. So today, I'm Sophian Fella, and I'm a computer engineer at Florida Poly with a concentration in machine intelligence.
I'm Mark Glazer. I'm chair of the Sustainability Committee. My degree is electrical engineering, and as far as sustainability is concerned, I'm interested in renewable energy.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Wilson. I'm a mechanical engineering student with a concentration in nanotechnology, and I'm a co-vice chair of SGA Sustainability Committee.
Oh yeah. All right, so our mission statement for our committee is to improve the quality of campus life for students, faculty, and staff by implementing innovative sustainable policies for the university and promoting a better understanding of sustainability within the university as well to the larger community. And our committee is trying to reach different aspects across different domains, such as environmental conservation, renewable energy, net zero energy, and efficiency in electronics. And this is why I basically joined the Sustainability Committee, is because I wanted to incorporate my skills in programming and try to make smart sensors for different projects that we'll be working on.
And we had a question. You can tell everybody about the building that we're in right now.
Oh, well, we are in the IST building, and actually this lab, we're in the robotics lab, and this is where we store most of our things. Some really cool stuff in here.
And then what are smart sensors?
Smart sensors. This is where you have different types of sensors where they can communicate between each other and efficiently answer or deliver what you wanted to do. So, for example, for smart gardens, we are trying to have some smart sensors to detect the pH levels. And what else did we have?
And I want to talk a little bit about projects for the Sustainability Committee. As part of our committee, we're open to support projects as well as fund them. And working with professors with these projects as well. So that would be a garden on campus that has aspects that are community-based, but also have a smart concept, or the sensor network that Sophian was just mentioning. Basically, a network of environmental sensors that are constantly monitoring environmental conditions such as soil moisture or pH or sunlight, so that we can kind of get a real-time analysis of the community garden mobile through Wi-Fi. You could open up your laptop, or you could even have an app that's easy to use for your phone.
To answer one of the questions, they asked if there's a garden already on campus.
There is not currently, but right now we have a team of students and professors who are working on getting this actually to happen, and we have the budget to do it. Right now we're working with the university to allocate that space. And we are actually planning on constructing this semester.
And they also asked, how can you join the Sustainability Committee?
You must be a Florida Poly student, of course, and anyone is welcome. We have weekly meetings, and anyone's welcome to come or go as they please. And we're always open to ideas, especially as part of the committee.
All of our projects came from any student just talking about what ideas they have. So it's very important to our committee that we have everyone a chance to speak. So
exactly.
When you discuss more about the community garden, they want to know what type of food we're going to grow.
It's going to be organic vegetables and fruit too.
Great.
Organic soil, and it's going to be in raised beds is the plan right now. So that's like our first project that we're working on. We're very excited about it. Secondly, we have two more projects that we kind of have resources for, but we're still working on the planning process. One is a smart kitchen that's kind of like a sustainable kitchen that uses technology and energy efficiency and networks to kind of give a community a kitchen that they could use, but it also caters to their dietary needs as well.
They want to know, what do you think about hydroponics?
Hydroponics? That's
aquaponics.
Well, isn't there also hydroponics?
Hydroponics is it's a cool technology. It allows for for plants to be produced much faster, vegetables and fruits and stuff. Also to kind of monitor their nutrients as well.
Okay, we have another question. Since you want to go into renewable energy, right?
Yes.
And they want to know more about your passion for sustainability. Maybe just your backstory of why you want to do it.
Sure. Well, I've always loved nature, loved the environment, hiking, swimming and such. So and growing up in Florida is especially ingrained in me. So I want to conserve the environment. I like what I see. So I was kind of informed about renewable energy and things, and that kind of sparked my interest of maybe we could actually stop using fossil fuels, or we could have other sustainability methods to kind of mitigate pollution caused by big industry and fossil fuel. And those are primarily my reasons for being interested in renewable energy and pursuing a degree in electrical engineering to kind of go with that.
We had another question, but the answer is no, we don't have soil scientists at Florida Poly, at least right now. We might get them later, but...
Right. And then another project that we have resources for would be smart environmental monitoring, basically using a autonomous vehicle like a boat to monitor water quality. And then we also have a numerous list of other projects that could potentially become a reality, such as a smart electric solar vehicle. Another one would be green electronics, which is basically flexible, organic or inorganic electronic devices that are energy efficient and sustainable. Another project would be upcycling electronics, basically kind of recycling electronics for use in other countries where they might need it more, such as creating a network of old cell phones so that a remote village could use it and communicate within it. Also getting a old laptop and replacing it with a chip such as a Raspberry Pi to be like a kind of learning device, or even making devices that for hard of hearing people to know of traffic and such.
Can you give examples of what types of electronics can be recycled?
Computer monitors could be recycled, batteries could be recycled. The issue is TVs as well, but you have to bring them to the recycling facility where they will take it free of charge. Another project that we're working on is getting the campus Gold LEED certified. And what LEED certification is basically saying that the buildings are a certain degree of energy efficiency, or have a certain degree of energy efficiency and sustainability, such as producing their own power to kind of offset the power that they consume, which is kind of ties into being net zero. So we want to work with Florida Poly to ensure that all of our buildings could be Gold LEED certified, and currently the IST building could be classified as LEED certification.
We have more questions.
Yes.
Can old cell phones be recycled?
Absolutely.
Okay. And do you think they asked, do you think there's any application of artificial intelligence? I think they mean in the garden, maybe? It was general. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we are definitely open to that with our smart sensors. We want to be able to have as many majors in our school try to be involved in this. So
Exactly.
Artificial intelligence is definitely a subject where we can incorporate that across many different projects. Doesn't not only have to be in community garden.
Exactly. It could relate to the environmental monitoring. It could also relate to the solar electric vehicle. That would also incorporate all the degrees into this kind of test bed platform for an electric vehicle.
Do you want to explain the solar panel?
Okay. And here's a solar generator that I constructed last semester. Primarily going to be using it to kind of showcase our committee. But basically right here, it's a very simple system. I have a 100-watt solar panel right here.
Sorry to interrupt, but what will the vehicle look like? I believe they're referring to what we were talking about as a project for...
Yes.
Yeah. Can you explain?
So The smart solar electric vehicle would basically be a frame of a car. It doesn't have all the plating or anything on it. It's just basically a bare frame, a chassis with a steering wheel, and some basic components. So it's basically an open source test bed that we would be using, that we could kind of modify ourselves to make an electric vehicle that can perform to the best that it can, basically. Also incorporating aspects of solar energy and also energy storage, such as batteries.
Great. Continue.
So back to the solar panel. This is a 100 watt we got right here, and it's a kit that comes with a charge controller right here. I'd say it's about under $200, I'd say, for the kit. So we bring this outside into the direct sunlight, and from the charge controller, it's connected to these two lead-acid batteries that we have. And then once we want to actually use the power, I connect these batteries to this inverter, which converts the electrical signal from direct current to alternating current, or AC, which is what is used in household electronics. So you just plug whatever and turn it on, and then you got power. And we were using this for our events. The whole thing, I would say, might cost you under $300, and these were kind of just parts lying around the lab that we had available. I kind of just threw it together and made the wood frame for it as well. So it was fun, it was easy, and it was good for showcasing our events, which Kelsey's going to talk about.
How long will a system like this last?
Well, solar panels generally last 20 to 30 years because the material actually breaks down as it produces electricity. And solar panels right now I wouldn't call completely sustainable, but the idea of them is very sustainable, and we are promoting research to improve the efficiency of solar panels so that one day they could actually be viable as a sustainable use of power.
Great.
And so we actually have some events that Kelsey's going to talk about.
So we used our solar panel at one of the big events that Sustainability Committee of Florida Poly is known for right now, which is called our Blackout Event. We had the first one in last year, fall of 2015, and it was just an event for students to raise awareness for sustainability. We charged our solar panel all day, and then we brought it outside at night and plugged it into a solar speaker and a small table lamp. And then our IST building, which is our main building for students, was shut down. All the lights, all the power, all like air conditioning and everything was shut down for 2 hours at night while the students were outside. So we saw it go from completely bright to completely dark for 2 hours. We were outside, we played games. What did we play?
We had
Capture the flag.
We had Capture the Flag for our first event. And then we took it a step further in our second version of the Blackout Event. We went to our rec field. We turned off all the lights at our rec field, and we got glow headbands and glow bracelets, and we played ultimate frisbee, and some kids played soccer. We got food. We played the solar speaker from our solar panel that we charged all day.
In Astro.
Oh, and we combined with our Astro Club at Florida Poly to also do some stargazing because all the lights were off. It was perfect for that. And then it just really raised awareness for everyone. We saved over 1,000 kilowatt hours in our first Blackout Event from turning all the lights off. And we broadcasted that to students the day after the event so they could see how easy it was to save energy. So the whole point of our event and our committee is really to explain to students how easy it is to save energy for the future and save resources for the future. Easiest things: turning off your running water before you're brushing your teeth or taking a shower, unplugging your appliances when they're not being used.
We have a question. Will this event happen again in the future?
It may. We're looking to branch out and maybe take it a step further. We might do one next year that's turning off even more lights around our campus to save even more energy, but we're looking to just get more events kind of similar.
And what was your favorite part of the event?
My favorite part was probably Ultimate Frisbee. It was really cool. Everyone loved it. We put on glow headbands, and then our Frisbee was glow in the dark. So the teams were out there like almost in pitch black, and they were having a great time, and everyone was running around and playing Ultimate Frisbee.
How many clubs are there on campus?
There's 14 registered.
There's like 20.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
24 then.
24
Okay,
now.
there's 24 registered student organizations right now, and growing like every day.
We're the only one that matters, though.
We actually, as part of the committee, we visited UCF's aquaponics garden to kind of gain inspiration for the community garden here on Florida Poly. And so it's basically Engineers Without Borders from UCF, and they have an aquaponics garden in Bithlo, Florida, which is about 15 minutes away from their campus. But what's cool about their aquaponics system is that it's for the community of Bithlo, which is an impoverished community near Orlando.
And they're really steering it towards a small school right nearby the community garden for the children. So almost all of the food that they're growing is going towards the kids for their lunches and the impoverished area around the community garden in Bithlo.
Yeah, and the aquaponics system is pretty cool. It's a sustainable system. Basically, you're using fish or aquatic animals, and you're also using aquatic plants to serve as nutrients and filters for vegetables and fruits. So it starts off with the fish tanks, and they're fed through there. And the water is filtered out, or not filtered, but exits the fish tanks and goes into raised beds outside, and then the nutrients from the fish fuel the plants, and then the water left over goes to aquatic plants, which filter out the water for the fish, for it to return back to the fish. And the whole system is filtered with bacteria, which kind of control the nutrients as well.
What kind of plants do that?
Do I have?
It says what kind of plants do that?
You could grow lots of different plants in aquaponics system. You can grow lettuce, pineapples, tomatoes.
Yeah, those are common ones. You could basically,
Pretty
grow
much anything. You can grow anything.
What kind of plants do you have, though?
We don't have the thing.
We don't have any plants.
Yeah, we don't have any
We don't
plants
have
yet.
any plants
I have a
yet.
small one in my dorm. Okay, so like we said earlier, students are always welcome to put out ideas for sustainability committee. We're always welcome to new ideas and students coming to join. We have meetings every week that are open forum for anybody. Just let us know if you have any great ideas for new events or new projects for us to take on.
And also tonight is the Google Hangouts for Sustainability at 7 p.m. So if you join us at floridapoly.org/STEM Talks, we will welcome you.
All
Thank you.
right. See you guys.